What a week it has been. Just huge outpouring of gratitude to our community, to our members, to our partners, especially to the sponsors of the conference. I think gatherings of that size and coordination only come together with a huge amount of support. And man, did we turn up. The community there, members were just hearing all the leaders speak in the different areas. It was incredible and it was a huge gift. So I just thank you. And I think going into next year I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. So on our end, other than doing, all that conference wrap up stuff that you do, we're starting to think about 2026 here at ASBN, which is really exciting and daunting, if I'm being honest. We're going into a year where we're going to have to do some really standing up for our rights. And we need advocacy, and we need advocacy in action, which is exactly what we've decided at ASBN is going to be our theme for 2026. And so we have advocacy training, Advocacy 101, that we are absolutely stoked and honored to be rolling out first with the B Corp community in just a few weeks. Working with all of our other partners. We're working with Fair Trade USA to get, if you are a fair trade business, you're going to be seeing ASBN and have the opportunity to learn about Advocacy 101 leading up to what this year is going to be. And we're going to need to do a lot to really make a difference, because we are going to take next year and we are going to own what pro-business means. I think anyone who saw the list of the donors for the ballroom at the White House, those are businesses. What's happening in Washington is being led by businesses. But they're not my businesses, and I don't think they're your businesses. And so I have challenged the staff. I challenge our community, our members. We're going to take back what it means to be pro-business and what the regulatory environment needs to be for there to be a prosperous economy, because this ain't it. I just went to the grocery store. This ain't it. And we're going to need your support. I think maybe some of you saw a message that I sent out a couple days ago asking for donations. And this is something that ASBN doesn't really do. We really like to work through sponsorships and through our membership dues and grants that we have from foundations that we partner with, which are awesome. But next year is different. Next year, we are ramping up our state work. We're ramping up the national work, and we're going to have to be on our toes, guys, because it's going to come. We think the last 9 months came hot and heavy. It's going to intensify, and we have to cut the noise, and we need to be resourced to do that. And so I'm asking the community, if there is anything that you can contribute, your contribution makes us allowed to build change. It is your contribution that allows us to continue this work, because failure is just not an option, and it's not going to happen, and I'm not going to let it happen. And so any donation that you can make will really go directly to impact. It goes directly to funding work, and to expanding work and making sure, especially the communities and entrepreneurs and communities that are not being represented, we need to get their voices heard. And so if you are able to contribute and you have contributed already, just thank you. I take your gift and your trust very, very seriously. And it's not going to go to waste. So thank you. Thank you for your support. And we're here fighting the fight. And I look forward to doing it with you more. Thanks.